What's up everyone? Welcome back to the Final Fantasy X Auto Zombie Halloween Challenge. This is the Undead Pilgrimage Challenge and it's great to be back with part 4. If you join us in the chat, great to have you with us as always. And if you join us on the VOD, appreciate you checking out the challenge and the channel. Plenty of Final Fantasy content on the channel, plenty to come as well. And if you're not a fan of Final Fantasy, then welcome. Plenty of other stuff that we've covered on Jit Geek to whet your appetite and keep you entertained. Right, I have updated OBS, so I'm just going to do a quick audio check. Things are looking good. Always like to check now once I've updated OBS because we have had some issues in the past. Right, previously we were doing some I guess farming for stamina tablets and a few other things. What I have... Oh, we actually got one Hypella potion. Trust me, to get a Hypella potion, if you've been following the Nuzlocke, you know exactly what I mean. What I have done is, just prior to, I have hacked in a few more stamina tablets because I am considering, when we get to Seymour, is try and do that Aeonless. Is try and do that Summonless as well. So, let's see. I mean, if we get the Auto Curse versus Seymour, that would just be busted. And that would be really fun, actually. It might be worth us mandating we have Auto Curse for the Seymour fight. So, let's see. That would be fun. So, yeah, we did a lot of stealing with Trick or Treat and got quite a few interesting things. But I think today is really all about motoring on and getting past Thunder Plains, past Macalania, and try and make it to once at least. I'm going to be on for a few hours, so I don't think this is going to stop at once. It may do, it may not. It may stop at Sverrimorph, because really that's probably the last time we can go back if we think that's a good thing to do. So let's get people set up for the Thunder Plains. We'll do. I know this is a bit of an impromptu stream, so I'm not expecting many in the chat this afternoon. This is going to be more for the VOD crew, really. So with that out of the way, I'm going to kind of kick off with the first Will of the Fayth in a moment. But yeah, things went well in the previous attempts. And we've done the scenes in the Farplane. What that has done is it's brought us back from, I believe, 3 lives now to the full 9 lives. So we're fully equipped with all of those 9 cat lives, and we're ready to take on the Thunder Plains and Macalania Forest, which is always a tough place to go, especially in No Sphere Grid as well. Because I think one of the things we'll try and keep for the rest of the challenge until we get to Seymour is the No Sphere Grid element of this. So let's get the team set up. We don't have First Strike on Tidus yet, but what we do have is Auron with Initiative, which is fantastic. And I think it's probably just going to be best for us to... I'm not going to get a Lightning Ward yet for Auron, although actually I do have the money for it, so I might just do that. We do have Rikku with a Lightning Ward. But remember, we're going to get Tidus's Lightning Ward when we make it to the central area. So let's see how we get on with that. She has got a free slot, actually. That's good. Kimahri, we're going to stick with the Sleep Strike, and Lightning Ward's going to play a critical part. Lulu, I don't think Lulu's going to see much in the Thunder Plains. Maybe actually... Oh, she's got Death Touch. Oh, right, the Death Touch, yes. Actually, she will versus the yellow element. Should be fine with plus 20. And then we've got Yuna. I'm actually considering having Yuna with... If she's got a plus 10 with a free slot, no. I think we'll have her with the Stoneproof here because of the Lizard. It might be worth having Tidus with that as well, to be fair. So let's go with the Stone Ward. We'll save in Guado Salam. and then we'll get motoring. Great to see a few of you in the chat already. Hope everyone's doing well, and welcome to the new subscribers as well. I am banking on... once Wakka still being there, because he is the cheapest when it comes to lightning ward protection. No, it's not this one. It's that random shop that's kind of round the dodgy corner. This is the one. I think this has got a Wakka in it. Yes, he's still there. Excellent.
Thank you.
We don't need to chat. I'm just going to check items. Yep, so we've still got one stone ward in the kitty if we need it.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you very much. Poison ward for Una. Interesting. Never bought that, I don't think. Right, so let's get a yellow bracer. And, yeah, we'll equip it. You're actually the cheapest, yeah, merchant with lightning ward. So, I do believe last time we got rid of all of the cutscenes, so we could just go straight to the Thunder Plains. That's excellent. And I believe that there is a save sphere right here. So, we'll invoke our opening Will of the Fayth, and we'll see how we get on. If we do get the +1, I might actually re-roll, because we can't go beyond 9 lives, you see. That's kind of one of the stipulations I've got.
How are we supposed to cross that?
See the lightning rod towers? The lightning is drawn to them, hopefully.
We head north, not too...
Excellent. Love the cutscene remover. So we haven't got first strike. What we have got, though, is initiative. So we're so we can't get an ambush. Right, great opening fight, and I need to get the Farplane editor up. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the challenge. A nice easy one for us to whet our appetite. Now, I actually don't know how this is going to go, so I will put the zombie on. Right. Now, the good thing about Tidus here is it actually, apart from the lizard, he actually gets the first turn. So let's put the ×2 on as well, just so we can cycle through the characters. Morticia and the witch. Okay, so I think the best thing here is we get the sensor on as well. That's an issue, and so is that. But not for Trick or Treat, who has got grenades at this point. So it was pretty clutch, pretty clutch move, to be honest, having gotten all of those grenades in the shop in Mihen High Road. That really proved to be the key play, I think. Wakka, actually, we haven't got to worry about here, so we can't. I don't think we can zombie attack this, surely. Maybe what we will try, though, is maybe getting Wakka into SOS might not be a bad shout. So let's defend. So Grim Reaper, that's not bad on the Grim Reaper, to be honest. What I would say is, though, let's bring in Morticia and we'll try and get another turn. That's bloody brilliant. So let's try and get a steal. Wakka, we're going to defend, and then Morticia hopefully gets the TKO. Nope. So Wakka's fine now because he can't be damaged. So that's fine. We'll keep Wakka in. Hopefully, perfect. 50 50% effective so far. Always got to make sure, though, that I think Tidus is in the front line. And so's the Grim Reaper. So, I don't think there's much in this chest, but we'll get it anyway. So Phoenix Downs are going to be coming in clutch. So let's drop a save in and we'll invoke our first Will of the Fayth. So if anyone is joining me live, I can see there's a few of you. If anyone wants to drop me a number between 1 and 6, I can get our first number randomised. And we can invoke the Will of the Fayth. Who will be your Fayth first and foremost today, folks? If not, I'll give you 30 seconds. If not, I'm going to... I might as well roll one myself and we can get going. No, okay, let's give it a quick roll. So we've got a 3. And let's just do a few, and then we'll go again. So -1 life, so we're already down to 8 lives. -1 life on the Will of the Fayth. So, down to 8 lives already. Interesting, right. Kind of glad it's something like that, other than bloody supercharged. 8 supercharged was busted in the previous locations, especially that section with the Moonflow. That just kind of guaranteed us we were going to get as many steals as we wanted. Right, another interesting encounter, but Ghost already down to 259, which is not good news. We might have to switch between Witch, Trick or Treat and Ghost in this opening section, because now we can't heal. Although I might just drop back to the save, so I don't know. Anyway, what I'm thinking is, though, is actually trying to get Rikku into SOS, and then we customise her SOS null shock, because technically I think she can survive everything here then. Now, because she's got the lightning ward, that's not going to be an issue. Shit, we haven't got the zombie on. I was spoilt last time. I didn't put the zombie on the team because the battles just went by so fast. Right, let's put it on just the people I think are going to be in the battle. So we've got another Electro Marble. So let's swap out for Morticia. I think Morticia's going to do a lot of carrying in this section. Nice one. That weapon is not from Timu. We have done well there. We've done very well there. Right, Ghost. Then the pad kicks back in. Trackable. Albeit now, actually, I think we're going to need Doctor Doom in the front line. And the Grim Reaper. Because if Ghost gets hit again, chances are, hang on, 520. Oh, I think it's RNG whether he gets hit, whether he gets KO'd or not. Okay, let's continue. What's going on there? We don't really want to invoke the Cactar Stones either, because yeah, because it's going to be a challenge. I might do that on the next section. So we're going to bring in Wakka here because he can't actually die. And hopefully he can take out the lava in one hit. No. So that's not good. It's not a good start. We actually just need someone to take care of either one of these. So I'm thinking about bringing in Morticia here to see if we can go for this. And that doesn't get dealt with either. Can we zombie attack this? I don't think that's going to be a bad shout, to be fair. Yes, we can. Excellent. Morticia tanking that Thundara. What can we do here? We need to get the zombie on. Might be down to 7 lives here because of how the damage is turned out. So that's zombied, so we can take care of that, but then actually we're left with... I tell you what, let's go with zombie strats on this. And then if Rikku gets hit, she'll be able to tank the attack. Right, so we're down to 7 lives if we want to bring Lulu back now, which is fine. But here, I think, is where we... we can just tank stuff. I do need to customize Rikku something, actually. So Tidus hasn't got... has he got SOS Null Shock? No, he hasn't. Oren has, though, actually. That's a good point. He's got 2 of them. Right, we'll keep with Lightning Ward. And we'll just chip away. And I think we'll use grenades here just to not kind of use up all of our resources. Right, now we can switch Oren into the Null Shock. I think Null Shock is going to carry a lot around here. Ideally, though, we need Rikku here to get a hit. Oh, Oren with the critical hit. Excellent. Right, we're just going to steal with Rikku until we get... that's it, until we get hit. So we're in SOS now, which is fab, because I can put SOS on that Targe, which is busted. And can we get a steal? Yes, we can. And we can also get a grenade. So we're dicing with death round here, folks, but I think the lightning protection is going to pay off. So let's customize something for Rikku. Oh, we could go lightning proof. No, so we can't use it on there. Right, let's get the equipment sorted first. And let's customize something with Rikku. I'm already seeing lots of yellow, which is bad news, but I think we'll try and survive. So the fact that we've got lightning proof and waterproof, when we get to Macalania, chances are we can probably get an ice proof as well. That's probably the best thing here. I'm just going to check the agility of the lizard. So it's not the Bure, it's not the Iron Giant, It's not the K guy, it's not the lava. Melusine, that's the one. Right, 17, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Two, three, 4, 5. Yep, agility is 17, so actually it's faster than Rikku as well, which is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it's faster than Rikku, which is a pain in the arse around here, especially when she hasn't got evading counter. So that's her in SOS. We're down to 7 lives. Candles in the chat. Already a tough start in the Thunder Plains, but we can get Morticia back to full health. It's nice to have someone with full health. Unit, I think, is going to have to go into the front line. With Dr. Doom. Not the best opening trio, but we'll get there. Once we get Tidus in the front line, I think we're good. Just going to check the agility of the Cactar, actually, as well. I've forgotten. Oh, it's 15. That's good. I might actually pray to one of the stones, you know. Oh, interesting battle, but with Rikku Treat up our sleeve, give me something good to eat. Grenades are on point. Trust it to hit Dr. Doom. Oh my god. Trust it to hit Dr. Doom. So we'll bring in Wakka because he can't be damaged. Get the TKO on. Auron will swap. And I think we'll swap with Rikku Treat. I think we'll get some steals in here. And then we'll start taking it out. Nice Lunar Curtain there. Could technically farm for auto shell here, but I don't think we will because we're all basically set up so we can't die. But let's get a few Lunar Curtains in the kitty. You never know how good that's going to come in versus Seymour. So 3 for 3 with the Lunars. You can use your Thundara all you like, mate. You're not going to get anywhere. And Wakka can easily take this out with the TKO. So let's try and get a 4th steal, and then we'll go for it. The dynamic of the game, and to be fair, even the challenge, vastly changes when we get to the Thunder Plains. Shit just starts to get so much tougher, especially under these conditions. But if you're prepared and you're experienced enough, you can probably get through this unscathed. I'm going to try and not use overdrives either until we get to the second section, because we've got the Iron Giant who's going to be a pain in the arse. So Wakka, I'm just going to attack with Wakka, and he gets the TKO. Excelente. Right. So the Witch, Dr. Doom, and I think we've got to keep the Grim Reaper in there as well. Yeah, probably best. Let's just see what we can customize. So we got one auto potion in the kitty, which is good. Come on. I don't think it's a bad shout, actually, praying to this. £5,000, excellent. So we're basically just going to make a beeline for the shop in the centre. And once we're there, we can invoke another Will of the Fayth. We can top up on grenades and maps. We can... I can't remember actually what else we can do. Just going to see if we've still got the sensor always enabled. That should be the case. Although actually I don't think that works on use items, the sensor. Yeah, I think similar strats as before. Let's just get Oren into zombie status. So Electro Marble's not the best, but if we get auto curse versus the lightning, what's her name? The lightning boss. What's it called? The crawler. It might actually help us out. And Oren can just do some chip damage along with Jackaball. Doing well with the steals. We'll finish things off with a grenade here. Excellent. So we've touched one of the cactar stones, so it might be worth actually... I mean, if we... The thing is, we're in a catch-22, because if we leave Rikku in, she might get taken out by the lizard. If we don't, we might get taken out by the cactar. So actually, I'm thinking about leaving Rikku in the front line here instead of the witch. I think it's less risky because everything else she can pretty much take on her own. Wonder where we get a another lightning marble from. Might have to be, that might be somewhere like Macalania. Because lightning proof would be useful versus Seymour. Okay, we'll bring in Jackaball as usual. The fact that there's a lot of lightning enemies around here just makes the world of difference, to be honest. So we'll keep the Grim Reaper in. Lunar Curtain's going to be a great steal. At this rate, we may be able to get auto shell, which would just be busted again versus Seymour. Yeah, 2 or 3 steals and then we'll move on. The fact that you can get lunar curtains and light curtains from the Thunder Plains is pretty busted. You could technically spend like 20 hours around here farming for auto shell and auto protect before the later game. You've even got things like the lightning dodging, which you could do before even facing Seymour 1. So, beautiful. TKO gets the job done quickly. Very nice. So, we're getting lucky with the encounters, folks, but I think that's a good thing. Right, we'll make a beeline for the shop. So this is the encounter. Oh, we got lucky there. Orin at 6 health. Right, let's get the zombie on. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get Orin out in the next battle. Or actually, it might be best to probably leave him in, sacrifice a life, and keep going, maybe. But having Tidus in the front line in the second phase is going to be is going to be a good play as well. Right, Orin comes in, because actually it might be worth getting him to take some damage in order to get his overdrive up as well, because that Dragon Fang in the 3rd episode, absolutely clutch, really comes in handy. And of course, before Seymour actually, yeah, we've got to fight the Spheramorph, and we get Shooting Star, so Orin's overdrive is just going to be clutch. Couple more steals. There we go. Orin doing 100, and I think we'll finish off with a Trick or Treat grenade special. Oh, we got a low roll. Is there anyone that needs an overdrive? No. Okay. So Jackaball with the victory there. Excellent. Shame we're not getting any equipment, but it is what it is. So I am considering leaving Orin in and sacrificing a life. Don't think that's the worst play. More lunar curtains, which is excellent. So we need Wakka, we need Rikku, we need Kimahri and Orin. So Trick or Treat starts us off with a grenade, which is excellent. Thundara on Orin, he survives another day. What a legend. Right, I think we'll get the ×4 on for this one. Lunar curtains are busted. I mean, SOS shell, you never know. It might be something. It might be worth it. I mean, what have we got already? 10 lunars. Let's try and get a dozen. I think the rare drop is 2 lunars as well. Yes, we're going to get these on the second section, but maximise the opportunity while we've got it, I think. Okay, last couple of rounds now with Rikku, or with Trick or Treat. No need to attack it because we're just going to get Wakka to take it out. There we go, that's what I'm after. And Wakka with the TKO, busted. Still no drops. Right, Dr. Doom in the front line. I think that's the best play. Ooh, and we get a preemptive, which is just hella busted, really. This is cool. This is a cool fight. So let's get the team in. In zombie. I don't think we're going to use Tidus or Una here. No, we'll steal first to get ourselves a chocobo feather. I might have to waste someone's overdrive here. Maybe a Kimahri overdrive, because is there somewhere in the second phase we can get a Ronso Rage maybe? Because now a grenade, tell you what, yeah, let's use sea cannon. I don't think works. Not sea cannon, stone breath. It does. So we could stone breath here. Potentially we could stone breath. Let me see if we can get another. We just can't get a turn in, slot in between. Slot after Rikku, which is a shame, really. Can Tidus? No. I mean, maybe so, actually. The lads just keep messing about. No. The only thing really that's going to help here is a weapon with piercing, and I don't think a Tidus overdrive is going to do much damage here. Lulu's spell isn't going to do anything at all. It's a shame we can't get a Kimahri turn after Rikku. Hang on. I think we can actually. Oh no, we can't get a steal and a Kimahri. We can use Wakka though. No. I think because Wakka's got... Yeah, because Wakka's got Slayer, I think we'll use this and try and go for the triple Petrify. Busted. This should work. If it doesn't, we're losing a character. Excellent. And he gets the overdrive boost as well, which is perfect. Finally a drop. But it's for Witch, who's already got an abundance of stuff. +5, not going to write home about. Right, let's get the team set back up. I think this is probably the best team so far. Yeah. Oh, less lightning bolts, please. Oh my god, 2 in a row. Now, do we sacrifice an... do we sacrifice a life for 2 chocobo feathers? In fact, do we sacrifice a life for 1 chocobo feather? I think that's probably a good idea. Now that ain't a bad shout. Right, so we got 6 lives. But chances are we're going to get... Well, I'm hoping we're going to get... a second chocobo feather here. You can never get that extra... Yeah, so let's go down to... 6 lives, and we'll bring Aurum back. Rikku treat. Is there anything we can do over 500 in one go? That's the thing. Maybe a lightning marble? No. Maybe an electro marble? Perfect. Hoping for something with Rikku. Fencing saber is not good. I think that's just +5 attack. For Tidus, you never know what the freeze are like though. Oh, no freeze from a bloody cactar. Trust the pad not to work there. Right, last battle, and we get a clutch miss. Busted. Right, first and foremost, let's get the zombie on. I do wish there was a mod we could just switch on zombie auto permanently. Never mind. Okay, so first things first, let's get Rikku into zombie. Riku's going to use a grenade to get rid of the outer side fiends. Unless she gets a crit, which is busted.
Pretty please? I'm scared of light.
Excellent, so we made it to the shop, which is busted.
You're mean.
So we're gonna...
Fine.
So we're gonna replenish the grenades, and we're gonna replenish anything else. Not bad, them aren't, with the HP +5. I don't think we're going to need them, though. Always forget that there's the second option. So let's top up on them. And we've got a Will of the Fayth, folks. Right. Let's do another randomized number. So we've rolled a 4 this time. Right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so for the second section, we're going to go with... No, we're going to go with Yuna having a full overdrive. Now, if she's already got a full overdrive, I'm just going to roll again. Yeah, she's already got a full overdrive, so that's fine. So let's roll again. Supercharged. Supercharged is fucking busted. We're not invincible though here with the supercharged. So for the second phase of Thunder Plains, we got supercharged. We're getting lucky with them supercharged, man. I think here it's probably best to have Ghost out front. Jackable we do need to get another overdrive for, and this is probably the best place. In fact, it might be worth going back, getting him into SOS. I don't know.
It's not stuck. It's not.
Right, there we go. We get the cameraman and the yellow shield. Right, that's busted. So, Tidus with Lightning proof. Excellent. Now that, on top of ice proof, is going to be busted versus Seymour. So we're going to move Auron back into the lightning ward. I think you're good with just that, and we need to get you back into SOS Null Shock. Not an easy task around here, but just thought what we can do is give her the lightning ward and then move her into SOS Null Shock. Right, what I'm not going to do is touch another Cactar Stone. What a start. Oh my god. Trust me to get this battle in the opening fight. It's probably my least favourite battle in like the whole of the challenge, I think. I think we have to start though with a grenade. And then I think we have to bring in Dr. Doom. And pray the sleep strike works. What we will try and do though is a zombie attack. Oh, we'll go down to 5 lives. Right. I think we're going to keep Rikku out the way for now. And we'll just let her... In fact, I'm not actually going to heal her. We'll let her come back though. But I'll leave her in SOS. So we go down to 5 lives after this fight. Thunder Plains is no easy place, folks. Not easy whatsoever, but the good old zombie strats kicking in for the challenge. Loving it. Oh, we get a Devastator for our troubles. 2 freeze, that is a busted drop. I will take a life to get that drop. I think having Rikku out in the front line is probably going to be the best thing here. Right. It's going to have to be... I think it's going to have to be a Rikku grenade here. And then I think we just bring in maybe Kimahri to take care of the big fella in the middle. So let's bring back Trick or Treat. Excellent. Dr. Doom comes in. Oh, he's got the sleep strike busted. So we do the 50. Why are we doing 50 there? That's really puzzled me. Let me see if I can get a steal. Just a high potion. Okay. Auron should be able to take that out busted. Excellent. Right. Or the witch getting some additional stuff. Oh my god, we got a bloody lightning proof drop. Lightning proof drop for Una. That's busted. Right, move Jackaball to the front line. It's like a 1% drop. This is why actually we have Rikku in the front line here. Because she's got more agility than the floating guys. So Trick or Treat starts us off with a grenade. Excelente. And I think what we'll do is we'll do a zombie attack with Kimahri in case that doesn't work. So what I wanted there was, if sleep didn't work, we've got a guaranteed victory with Auron. In fact, no, we'll bring in Wakka because he's got Slayer, and this should take him out and give him some overdrive. Excellent. And he gets, hopefully, a double slot, maybe? No, just the one slot. Okay. How we look. I cannot believe we've just got a lightning proof for Una. Lightning proof? Oh my god. Oh, we get a... that must have been a preemptive, this. So, we must ensure Wakka gets the victory here, because I need him to have an overdrive, particularly for Macalania. So let's bring Dr. Doom in, and we'll go for a zombie sleep combo. Excellent. Trick or Treat's coming in for the steal for the light curtain. I think we just do a couple of steals now until it wakes up. And then we're just going to use Wakka to take it out with the Phoenix down. So we'll just defend. Try and get some steals. Hopefully we can get a turn in after Rikku. If the lads stop messing about. Excellent. So we can try and get another light curtain. Busted. And now we're going for the Phoenix down strats. For the victory. Let's go. Team effort that was, folks. Great team effort. Trick or Treat putting in some serious work with the stealing. And the lads getting it done. I forgot, actually, we've had supercharged on this, so we technically haven't needed it, I suppose, but it's been nice not to use it. We've got it in the kitty if we do want to use it. And I'm not actually going to click on that save sphere. So when we get to that save sphere, I'm going to invoke the supercharge for the second half. Completely forgot, to be fair. Right, Rikku here is safe as houses, so let's get the zombie on, and then I think what we're going to do is get Wakka and overdrive here. Try and get him into SOS. So we're going to bring in Una. We're going to bring the witch in because we've just had that lightning proof drop, which is absolutely busted. Wakka, I think we need to keep in. I'm pretty sure he can tank. Surely he can tank a one attack here. It might actually be worth getting both of these into it might actually be worth both of these getting into sleep and zombie. So let's zombie attack both of them. I'm going to chance a life and get Wakka into SOS. Una, zombie attack that one as well. Not really bothered about the Lunas. I'm more bothered about Wakka getting into SOS here. Is there anything we can do? Let's get Auron, try and get Auron an overdrive, actually. So that did what? 300? Wakka should be able to take that easy and get into SOS. Oh, double steal there, busted. We'll go for one more steal and we'll get Wakka into SOS. A double steal. Imagine we got the triple double steal, that would have just been busted. Five steals from one battle, that's amazing. Oh, come on. Is there anything we can do with Morticia, maybe? Or Ghost? Because you've got lightning proof. I'm conscious, though, if Wakka does get hit and we, like, tactically damage him, I think we just go for the overdrive here. Yeah, just the overdrive boost. There we go. So we've got Wakka with a full overdrive. So once we get to the save point here, I'll invoke the latest Will of the Fayth, which is the supercharged. And we'll get the Grim Reaper up front. Right. Supercharged on. We haven't got far to go, but it's... it'll be... Right, there we go. So we're supercharged, which does mean Rikku drops out of SOS, but I think that's okay. I mean, that's going to be pretty useless. It might just be worth her having this. It actually plays, for once, supercharged plays against our favour here. Although Rikku does pretty much outrun everything here. So what I might do is, because we've got this, is I'll actually customize that with Stone Ward here. And I'll tell you why, because she's not as fast as the Lizard. And if the Lizard gets a turn, she's going to get, she could get petrified. Although, is it worth it actually? It might be worth just keeping the free slots. So yeah, so the supercharge actually playing against us here. Cannot believe we've just got that lightning proof from a random enemy. Okay, first battle. Oof, right. Is she in SOS null shock though? That's just, that looks really weird. She for some reason is in SOS null shock. This is where though Rikku just shines, because a double map just takes care of everything around here. And in the next battle we're just going to start with an overdrive again and hopefully get ourselves a some equipment. So yes, it drops us out of SOS, but we get double map as an easy victory. Tidal Spear. Of everyone to get something, and when we're in supercharged, the battles go by so quickly. Yeah, the battles go by so quickly, it's almost like there's no real point in putting the zombie on. Ether, going to be useful. Oh, right. Interesting. Now, do we... So it could go for a physical, which is fine. Oh, what's up, LG, my man? How's it going, brother? Great to see you in the chat, man. So, do we go for a steal? I mean, we've already got, what, 2 Chocobo Feathers? I can't really see us needing any more. And lose a life. We may need them lives, though, in Macalania. Or do we go for a third Chocobo Feather? I mean, where are we going to actually need a Chocobo Feather? It's not going to be versus Spheramorph, I don't think. It's not really probably going to be versus Crawler. It's probably only going to be versus Seymour coming up, really. Or as a get out of jail free card. So I'm actually just considering bringing in Dr. Doom and going with the Stone Breath. Spiritual Bangle. Very nice. I mean, if that's MP roll, that wouldn't be that bad for Lulu, to be fair. Let's have a quick look. If not, it will sell for a bit. Yeah, MP Stroll, not bad. 2 in a row. London Bus Syndrome. What we'll do is, we'll use one of our marbles. Should get rid of it. Yep, free MP for Lulu, man. Oh, Rikku not getting any of the drops. We did get this for Lulu, for Yuna as well. This lightning proof. And a Seeker shit. Oh, sack of shit that is. Right, what to do? 3 in a row. Hopefully we get something for Rikku now. There we go. Hopefully some freeze. Nope. Right, this is where actually Supercharged does not play in our favour. So I think it's just going to be a case of we bring in Mr. Stonebreath, Dr. Doom himself, causing havoc on the multiverse, for all those that know. We do need to get the remedy. Excellent. I can't believe we've had so many Cactar encounters. I'm praying for a free drop here. Buster Claw, right. Please have some free slots. No, but we got that busted drop earlier on, which is sick. And we made it to the Thunder Plains, folks. Right, let's turn off the Supercharged. Enough of that for a while. Supercharged always plays in my favour, man. Yeah, we've had it far too much, though, to be honest, in my eyes. But, LG, since you're in the chat, bro, let me know your number for the latest Will of the Fayth. And I tell you what, since we had Supercharged in Macalania, if we get a Supercharged, then we'll re-roll. I think we can also re-roll on a Una full overdrive. Yeah. Randomizer 1. Right, let's go to the randomizer. So 1, 2, 3. I always do like 3 pre-ones. Right, so we're going to roll it again. -1 life. Jesus. So we go into Macalania, at least this section, on 4 lives. Candles in the chat, folks, because we're going to need every ounce of luck. Oof. It's going to be difficult, that is. Right, the main thing around here is the Chimera. That's a threat, and probably the blue element as well. But luckily, we have our trusted Morticia with waterproof, which is fantastic. Plus, we've got the Witch with Null Tide. I think everything else. Let me see. Is there anything we can customize? Oh, so we could go with a second waterproof round here. I'm actually considering giving that to Tidus, you know. Although Ice-proof and Lightning-proof is always a nice pair because of how Seymour's attacks work. And we've got SOS Null Tide. It might actually be nice giving Trick or Treat Null Tide here. I think we will go with... Let me see what else we've got. Yeah, let's go with that. Jackaball. I mean, Stone Touch is going to be good round here. Danger Arm Guard, not so much. So, SOS Null Tide, I think, again. Auron, I think it's probably just best to just give him some extra health. So, for Berserk Ward. Definitely got to have the initiative knocking about, though, because an ambush here is basically a GG. The fact that we haven't got a Doctor Doom Overdrive is not good. Blue Armlet. I know we're pretty tanky for water damage, but also we've got to figure out a strategy versus the Chimera if the Stone Touch doesn't work. Tidus, yeah, is a bit random here. Maybe this. And then Yuna. Yeah, okay. The prerogative then is to get Rikku into SOS ASAP. Do we have a cutscene here first?
Lady Yuna. And if I may...
Oh,
Maester Seymour,
we can't skip this one. Right, it's been a while since we've been back to Macalania, folks, but let's carry on. So we're going through Macalania with 4 lives, which is bloody dangerous. But we'll see how we get on. So, first encounter is an absolute insane one. To the point where we may end up losing a character here. It just depends whether Morticia can take care of the Wasp in one hit. In fact, actually, let's get the... First and foremost, most important, let's get the zombie on. I do want to see if Rikku can get another turn there. No. So, Rikku can take this out, though. Maybe we can then bring in Morticia. Hear me out. This is the strat. Yeah, just don't die. I think that's the best strategy, LG. Right, here's the strat. We're gonna use this. Get rid of that guy. We're gonna bring in Morticia. We're actually gonna use a fire attack on Rikku to put her in SOS Null Tide. And pray it hits Auron. Now, well, I wouldn't have wanted it to have hit Auron there, but we could probably give Auron SOS, actually. That wouldn't be bad round here. I don't think that would be a bad shout, you know, giving Auron SOS Null Tide. So the Witch has got SOS Null Tide, but actually it's going to be tough to get Yuna into SOS. We're probably going to need to do the same thing with Lulu on the next battle. Because we can't zombify these, I don't think. Sorry about the background noise, folks. We've got fireworks again. Maybe the best thing to do is to... Hang on, you've got the blue element here, which is good. And we can't poison them, I don't think. We can't put them to sleep. Yeah, let's just swap weapons with Kimahri. What the I thought Rikku was in SOS Nulltide, unless I fucked up with her armors. Okay, well, there's no point bringing Rikku back in this battle. It might just be that we have got to... We don't have Shooting Star yet, do we, LG? Because we haven't faced Spheramorph. I think it's going to be a case of we've got to escape, and then we just let Morticia do her thing, really. I didn't switch the armor, so we're down to 3 lives. So folks joining new to the challenge, once we get to 0 lives, it's then permadeath. So we'll put that in place, but actually we've sacrificed a life to get Rikku into SOS. But yeah, we don't have Shooting Star until we fought Spheramorph. Now this is the Timu Death Touch. This thing right now, this weapon, absolute bullshit. Fatal my arse, fatally flawed. That's what it is. 5 hits. They must have some serious resistance to death. 5 hits. 6 hits. There we go. 6 hits. This is the Timu Death Touch. And then 2 on the bounce. Can't really write this thing, can we? So, Rikku comes back. We get her in SOS, which is fab. We equip her with the fucking right thing this time, which is SOS Nulltide, which is fab, because we can start stealing stuff now. Tidus, you're really not going to play a big part, mate. I think Auron with SOS Nulltide here wouldn't be a bad shout either. Although I don't want to use it on that, so I might use it on this as well. Them dragon scales that we picked up in the Moonflow really coming in clutch. And then Morticia doing her best. I think that's probably the best setup for now. Is there any weapon abilities that we can give Rikku? That's a good thing. Summon Horsey. Summon the 4 horsemen. Is there anything? Nah, nothing yet on the weapon front. Is this just a mega potion? Oh, 2 grand. Nice. Right, 1 battle down. Already down a life. So, let's continue. It's going to be a real tough gauntlet. This is... Jesus Christ. I forget if this can be slept. So, what we'll do is, we'll invoke the zombie status. Because remember, folks, it's only healing at save points in the challenge. Limited healing. And I need to check on the P. Birdman guide as to whether or not this thing can be put to sleep. I believe it can, but you never know. Oh, end status, anything except confuse and sleep. Okay, that rules that one out. But, I've realised we're not playing a regular game, folks. We're playing the Undead Pilgrimage mod. Say the mod. Riku's clutch MP coming in use for once in a no sphere grid. Busted strats versus the Chimera there. Let's go. Right, let's crack on. You know, you lose your way around here very easily. Oh, not this crap again. It might be worth using a Luna on Wakka here, so we can take at least one Wartara. I'm thinking we do that, and we get Morticia in. You are fucking joking me. Completely forgot that the Stinger was going to sting, and it could have hit Rikku there. Anyway. We're down to 2 lives. Touch and go this is. But these folks, they cannot be hit. So, we're just chilling. We're just chilling with Auron. Now let's get the zombie on. I fucked up Riku's turn there big time. So we need Lulu and we need Auron in zombie. We don't need anyone else. We don't need to zombie attack. And we're just praying that the Timu... What's this one called? The Fatal Flawed Kate Sith does its job. No. As usual. As per usual. The Fatally Flawed Kate Sith. Must have some sort of resistance. Without me looking it up, it's got to have 4 hits now, and the Fatally Flawed Kate Sith not working. It's like the Timu TKO we got on the Nuzlocke. Oh, I pressed triangle there. First time, busted. Right. Down to 2 lives. No equipment. Okay. Let's get the team set back up. Null tide, null tide. Everyone's against water damage, which is great. Oh, what's this? Is this just Phoenix Downs? Yeah. I did not realise that these could get a turn before Rikku. It might actually be best to start with Ghost, actually, to protect Rikku. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a double map here. Can I get a turn in with Rikku here? No, I can't. Might be cooked here, folks. We might be cooked, or we might just have to chance it and hope for the best when it comes to the Xiphos. Or we've got to use a Rikku overdrive. I'm just going to check how many she's away from Slayer. 33. Now I'm wondering if this takes her down to 30 or 32. Because it might be worth using a mix here. Yeah, so it's these two that are going to get a... Unless we can use a Chocobo Feather. No. We can't use Dr. Doom for anything. You're really not going to do anything. We might just have to chance it. Because I don't want to waste a Rikku overdrive, you see. We might just have to chance it, though. Does Xiphos have an AI? That's a good thing to check out, actually. Is character attacked still present and alive? Yes. Target same character. Oh, let's say. So if it targets a random character and then it just keeps targeting that character. I think the best thing here is to do a grenade and hope for the best. Right, worst outcome there. So much so, I think it's best to do a triple petrify reels. Pulling out all the stops here, folks, to get through Macalania. So we're down to 1 life when we bring Rikku back. Touch and go this is, folks. Serum shield, not the best, but I'll take it. Oh, terrible drop. So, let's bring the ghost in. And we keep going. Oh, this is a horrible battle. Petrified as well, for God's sake. No more lives. Does Rikku get the double turn here? No, she doesn't. Let's get the... Let's get the zombie on. I think we're still quite far away as well from the exit. I think we've got 2 more sections to go without any bloody lives. So that's 0 lives now. It might be best just to use a Rikku overdrive here. Or is there anyone else that we can use? So Rikku gets a turn, so does Wakka, and Rikku is in SOS. So Rikku can't die if we get rid of these 2. Nothing else is going to take care of both of those on the right. So I think it's going to have to... I really don't want to use Riku's overdrive here. I suppose we could summon. Bit of get out of jail free card, really. I suppose we haven't seen any summon action yet, so... And we haven't seen the 4 Horsemen, although I am waiting to use that versus this Fairy Morph. Oof, look at the size of Mother. Jesus Christ, she's got some serious skill. I really don't want to summon because it just feels a bit... nah, fuck it. Let's go for it. But let's make sure... So half damage and lightning. I think actually it's probably best to bring out the 4 Horsemen here. May as well. We're down to 0 lives, folks. We've got to use all of the tools in the arsenal to get to Seymour. We've got to get to Seymour now, deathless, basically. But I think this is going to be a lot easier once we get to the first strike. So Thundara, that's fine. You can attack me all you like, folks. Excellent. And nice. Nicely done. Tough. It's a tough area. I knew it would be. But we get Oren back into full health, which is good. Let's give him Water Ward, because he'll be able to tank more damage versus the Wartara. And we'll heal him up because he's come back to life. Trick or Treat, she's going to be in the back row now until we get the... well, basically, forever. Oh, this is a terrible encounter. So much so, it might actually be best to either summon again or bring in Rikku and go with a grenade plus overdrive strat here. Let me consider the options, but I think this is probably the best thing here. So what else? What other options have we got? We could... Tidus Overdrive's a bit useless. Doom... I mean, we could put the Xiphos to sleep and zombify it, maybe. That might not be a bad shout, you know. Pray we get good damage on this. On this grenade. No, oh, we only take care of one of them. Okay, not bad, not bad. I think we got this though, folks. Zombie attack on... yeah, zombie attack on the Xiphos. I'm pretty sure it's susceptible to zombie. Yes, it is, but not to sleep. We'll bring in Jackaball for the Phoenix down strats. Bosh, look at that. And Rikku. We'll put Rikku into the back row. The Ghost can defend. That's good. And now Jackaball should be able to take care of it. Bosh, and we get the overdrive. Circumnavigated that perfectly. Yeah, we've still got a few encounters to do here, at least. But zombie strats here, folks. So, not even going to put the zombie on for this. It's going to be over in a nutshell. What I do want to do, though, is get Rikku a steel. Didn't want the Arctic Wing. I want the Lightning Marble. Never mind. Zombie strats coming in clutch there, folks. Yeah, I wanted the Lightning Marble because I've only got 7 now, so I haven't got a Lightning Proof to play with. Ghost out front, even though that's a bit risky, actually. I might put the Witch out front now. And Jackaball as well. Is Wakka in SOS? I don't think he is. No. Oh. I think it might be worth us having... I think it might be worth having Dr. Doom, actually, in the front row. Let's just do a quick equipment check. I think that's probably the best there. So, Water Wards for the team. SOS. SOS, Waterproof, and then Tidus is a bit shit in the front. Right, let's go for it. Praying for no red butterflies either. Right, last section, folks, to navigate. Oh, what a clutch miss. What a clutch miss. Double miss, I think that was. Now, do we go with... Do we go with the Rikku overdrive to try and get an SOS overdrive? Because that'd just be fucking busted. Or do we go with a Wakka triple encounter? Triple petrify. I think that's probably going to be the best thing here. Yeah. Nailing the Slatus reels. Let's go. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's enjoying the Saturday. Appreciate you all checking out the channel and the challenge. And I hope you're all enjoying it as much as I am, because I'm having a blast so far. Right, witch out front. No zombie on that one, but over pretty quickly, so it does feel like we've been round here before. Witch with that clutch miss there. Right, B and C. So Auron has got Water Ward, so has Kimahri. They're likely to be able to tank a... In fact, I'm not even going to chance it. Let's do a summon and we'll bring out the 4 horsemen again. The one of the 4 horsemen, should I say. Can even null tide. That's good. Really get the overdrive up. Look at that, beautiful. So we'll take care of the lizard, and then we'll overdrive again. Busted. Right. Don't need to worry about you. I forget that does dispel. Nice. Now we can just do this. And we can just do this. Just to, because you never know. I don't know how many rounds I'm going to need Ixion, you see, so it's best to it's probably best to get him fully healed. Aerospot not doing that much there. That must be a physical attack. Right, Witch is not in the best place, so I think we're going to have to bring back Ghost and put him in the front line. It's a shame Ghost hasn't got much here. I think Stone Ward is going to have to be the play there. Remedy, nice. Come on. Oh, Auron with the survival. Busted. Come on, can we make it? Right, which into... It's going to have to be into the 4 horsemen again. I only leave the Aeons for a get out of jail free card, really. 200 damage, that's perfect. We take care of the lizard. And another null tide. There we go, excellent. So, Thundara will take care of you. Excellent. And physical should take care of this. Excellent. Whew. It's touch and go here, folks. We have, though, got a Rikku overdrive in the kitty, which is good. Oh, come on. I'm going to use the Rikku overdrive as a last resort. Is it worth using Thor's hammer here? Maybe. The real threat though is that, so we'll get rid of that straight off the bat. A nice miss. We'll get rid of that. Your puny attack cannot damage me, mate. And we'll get rid of these. Whew. Ixion putting in some serious work, folks. This is touch and go. This is touch and go. Is this the Barthelo seat? Oh, I've clicked on the red butterfly, for fuck's sake. But we made it. We made it to Wakka. Oh, we finally made it. Right, we made it to Wakka, folks. We get the first strike weapon. Absolutely incredible.
Too expensive.
Right, if you say too pricey as a bit of an FYI, and you go back in, this was actually 12 grand a moment ago. So, I'm not saying we're indestructible right now, but we are... we're in a good place.
I'll go with these. Welcome.
I think having an extra slot for Rikku... Oh no, it's not for Rikku there. It's a slot for Auron. Get the primer. So actually we can go back to Macalania that way. So we're at a save sphere, folks. So we get another Will of the Fayth. So anyone joining us in the chat, if they want to roll us a number between 1 and 6, and we can invoke our next Will of the Fayth. We can then do Spherimorph. We can then do the Crawler, and then we're going to move on to Seymour and try and conquer the King of the Dead and wrap up this Halloween special challenge before the night's out. If not, I can roll one myself, but if anyone is joining us on the live stream and wants to be a part of the Will of the Fayth, let me know. I'll give you 30 seconds to roll a number for us, or pick a number between 1 and 6. Right, let's do some randoms. Excellent. Oh, you rolled a 2, LG. Right, nice one. Right, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So rolled a 2, so no escape. Where's that going to lead us to, actually? No escape. Is that going to be the... Is that going to be the Macalania? Actually, yeah, that's the Macalania section. So no escape versus... We'll jump straight into Spherimorph. And we'll Grand Summon Anima for a bit of mother action.
This place.
Oh, we can't cutscene remove this.
This is what Sphere it absorbs, and
So we got no escape for the just the short Macalania section.
fiends are also attracted to these places.
I'm hoping the Anima summon works here, but chances are it probably won't. You know, thinking about it. Right, let's do a Grand Summon, and we'll summon Mother. No, it's going to crash. I know that because Anima's stuff doesn't come up. Yeah, it's crashed, so we can't do that. So we can't summon Mother versus Spherimorph. That's proven. We'll go back from the autosave, that's fine. Could probably do a... probably just summon... summon Ixion, I think, maybe. I think that's probably the best play. Summon the 4 horsemen again. We've had plenty of horse action, so we might as well have a bit more. But now we've got Titus with the first strike. We did it on clutch 0 lives as well, so we got no lives to play with. But having Titus with that first strike is just going to prove so bloody useful now. Okay, let's get cutscene remover on. And we'll get the ×2 on. Oh, I really wanted to take care of Spherimorph with Anima, but
It's just water, isn't it?
maybe next
This
time.
is what it absorbs.
It's only when we see Anima's stats in the bottom right, that's where it works.
Fiends are also attracted to these places.
Because obviously we wouldn't usually have Anima at this point, would we? So I think just to be on the safe side, because we've got no lives left, I am going to, in fact, I'm not even going to grand summon. I'm just going to summon Horsey. And let's get the let's get Farplane on. And get the sensor enabled. I'm wondering if we could can we give... Oh no, we can't give... I was going to see if we could give Ixion zombie status. So I think, if I'm correct, if we just do this, it changes elements. Or do we have to use a spell? It's an elemental attack, isn't it? Yeah. Or can we just use physicals and then go for Thor's Hammer? Surely Thor's Hammer's going to do quad 9. Surely this is the case. Oh, fuck's sake, it's a thunder attack. For God's sake. Of course. I should have checked. Okay, we'll just keep going with the physicals. I think we could probably get through with just physicals here. And healing our... Oh, here's an interesting play. Can we zombie attack it? Yes, we can! I got an idea, folks. Right. Now we use Thor's Hammer. Zombie strats coming in, folks. If this pays off, this is the greatest Spherimorph victory ever. Oh, it doesn't work. For God's sake. Right, can we Thundara ourselves? Yes, we can. Right, we're just going to go with the physicals. For the life of me, I cannot remember how to change its elemental weakness. I think it needs some form of physical attack with an elemental strike on it. Or a spell. Or its weak spell. I think that's what it needs. So we'll make sure we're not defeated here. How does... no, we'll just keep going with the physical attack. Because fires really isn't doing much to us. Press, is that percentage based? Yes, it is. Okay. Press is coming in hard, man. Surely we'll be able to tank this. Excellent. Whew. There's me thinking Spheramorph was going to be a walk in the park. I don't think the equipment from Spheramorph's any good either, really. But what we do get is Shooting Star. Yeah, Ice Ball. Not the worst, not the best. So let's get Ghost out front. Ideally, we probably want Jackaball in the front line. Because Crawler is going to be... so let's put a save in. Crawler's going to be pretty easy as well. We can just bring in 4 Horsemen again. I might even go with go for Crawler. Until we get Alchemy. I don't know. What we could do here is we could get... Let me just check how far away Rikku is from Slayer. 32. Daredevil. 26. So there's an opportunity for us to get Daredevil on Rikku here, which is always a good overdrive mode for her. But remember, we've got no escape here. So what we can do, I do need to get 1 Ice Strike. Sorry, 1 Ice. I basically need an item from the Flan. So we're going to use a map and an antidote. Or is it a grenade and an antidote? I just need to double check this. Good old Blastermind strats from the Nuzlocke. Yeah, grenade and antidote. Right, antidotes and... Grenade. Praying we don't get a critical on the Flan. Excellent. Now we'll bring in Morticia. Morticia is going to... Just bear with me. I'm just going to put the zombie on the team. Never know actually who we're going to use to finish this off. So we might as well put it on all of us. Excellent. We're going to use fire on Rikku when the pad decides to work. There we go, on Trick or Treat. That gets Rikku into SOS. So we can now start. I'm going to see if Riku's Daredevil counter goes down after every turn, or is it just every battle? So she's on 25 at the moment. Is this when you beat the game? This is when I this is where I should be stealing some ice things, to be fair, LG. Just 1. All I need is 1. Right, let's bring in Oran. We're actually not equipped to face ice damage around here, so I think Ice Ward is going to be essential. Right, let me just check Rikku, because it would be good for her to get Daredevil here. So she is... Right, brilliant. So let's steal. So that Arctic Wing gives us SOS Null Frost, which is perfect. You can chill. You can chill. Busted. Right, Kimahri, put it back to sleep. Orange chilling. We can only get one steal, but Rikku in SOS now is going to be a clutch strat. To be fair, if we can get 8 Arctic Winds, well, we need 8. We can get an Ice Proof, and that's going to be busted on someone like Tidus. Just one steal, are you having a laugh? Right, we can't afford for Rikku to die here, so we're going to bring in Morticia, and Morticia is going to finish things off for us. Excellent. That's a great opening turn. Yeah, just get tons. I think that's the strat, LG, you're right. So, usual things here now, folks, is... I don't think we've got to worry about Tidus having anything magical here. So, lightning proof it is. You can have Ice Ward, I think, just in case. I think, yeah, they're one of the best items to have around here. You're right, LG. So, we'll put you in SOS Null Frost. Although, I think Ice Ward is going to be best, but you don't have Ice Ward. So, you're probably best off with that, actually. In fact, now you're not. Null Frost. We don't have a free slot. Shit. Ah, that's not good. We'll have to buy one from the shop there. So we've got Null Blaze, Null Shock, and we can put Null Frost on that Null Tide. So Wakka is immune to all elementals then. Busted. So we'll have him in that. You've got Ice Ward. I think we're going to try and get Ice Proof for Yuna. Ice Proof for him would be good. You've already got SOS Null Frost. It might be worth trying to get Lulu in SOS for the Seymour fight, because you just never know. Because having Frost and other null spells would just be busted. Really, we just need to make we just need to make way for the shop, I think. So let's get the primer. Not the worst thing, but you're actually in Tide, not Null Frost, so we've just got to be careful here. But you should be able to get in enough turns in order to do enough damage so we can take care of the of this guy. Right, what I am going to do is bring in Morticia. No point putting the zombie on. Let's see what fire does. 361 288. Right, we'll bring in Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom, try and put it to sleep. That's busted. Right, the stealing can begin. Try and get as many. Oh, lovely rare drop that was. We're going to keep this team out because this is going to be the team to get rid of the Flan. And we're going to try and get Rikku into SOS as quick as possible. I think that's going to be a great random encounter overdrive mode for us to use with her. Could really do with getting Wakka and overdrive as well. I think that's going to be useful. And in fact, no, we want to talk to Once first. Let me get the ×4 off.
Curse that Rick. He'll be rich by tomorrow. Hmm?
He's got some good stuff here, to be fair. So that's with a +3. We don't really need that. We don't really need that or that, to be honest. Silence Ward with a free slot. That is not bad. And then this is a great armour for Rikku. But what we want is to go into the shop. I'm sure the shop does +5% or +10% and a free slot. And it does high potions. Let's not worry about them for now, actually. Grenades will top up on. Maps will top up on. Okay, this is where we're going to buy Rikku another one of them. Oh, we might as well buy Tidus that. Yes, we'll equip. We'll buy her a second one, because you never know. Can we buy everyone one? Is there anything we can sell? Any crap that we can sell? May as well get rid of that. That's got a free. That ain't too bad. Poison, sleep. If it hasn't got a free slot, we just get rid of it. That's, yeah, we're going to get rid of that as well. That can go. That's busted. Do we really need... Oh, I suppose we've got the Seymour fight to come, haven't we? Yeah, that can go. I think these pearls can go now as well. They've served their purpose at some point. Sleep Ward, you can go. Lulu always seems to get the best stuff. Yep, you can go. Bit of a waste them pearl armors were, but never mind. So actually, does Wakka need that? Oh, we'll just keep it nonetheless. Don't think we need these. I think it's time for these elementals to go. Oren's got some really good stuff as well, to be fair. Thunderblade, never going to use it. Dual Blade, never going to use it. I say that and watch me need it now. Una with Dark Ward, not going to need it. You never know with that one. I'm only doing this so I can afford some extra equipment. Do I really need the ice brand? I don't think I do. Right, buy weapons. Let's go. So we've bought you one. Let's try and get everyone one. Apart from Lulu. I don't think Lulu needs one. And I don't think Una needs one either. So, Eunice doesn't need another weapon. Wakka doesn't need another weapon. Lulu doesn't need another weapon. Kimahri doesn't. Auron doesn't really. And Riku's got extra slots. That's great. Right, we're going to keep the no escape around here, to be fair, but we will put a save in, even though it does give us a bit of a disadvantage, but I'd rather have the save. Yeah, the Arctic winds are going to be godsend round here, LG, you're correct. So let's just have a quick sort. Ideally, we need ice-proof quick time. Or SOS Norfrost quick time. So, I think you can tank one ice attack. You can. You can't, but so we got null tide, we got null frost, and null shock. Excellent. And with the bomb cores, we've got null what's her name as well. So that's what we'll do for Rikku, Trick or Treat for Seymour. You've got that, and you actually haven't got anything when it comes to frost protection, but it doesn't matter around here. So let's give Rikku her SOS Norfrost. The only thing now is we've just got to get Rikku into SOS. So like I said, we'll keep with the no encounters as the will of the Fayth. And we'll just, yeah, we'll get some Arctic winds. We may as well, and some sleeping powders, because they're always good. So Ghost is up front, he's got first strike. And we got Jackable and Auron there as well. Has Auron got the initiative, actually? That's a thought. Yes, he has. Right. We're finally starting to get somewhere. And we get the initiative. Excellent. Oh, I do need to move. See if we can get Wakka in overdrive. Excellent. Right, Morticia is going to come in. Actually, Mortician's going to come in when it's safe. So let's get the zombie on. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Zombie, zombie. I probably won't put it on Una and Tidus, so I'll probably just put it on the rest. And Dr. Doom is hopefully going to take this out. I mean, what I meant by that is put it to sleep. Rikku can... Let's just get her in. Zombie. I do like the look of Zombie, so... Excelente. And now the stealing can begin. So we'll get Wakka in SOS, and then we'll try and get him to take it out so we can get him a full overdrive. Excellent. Right. Let's get the ×4 on, since we're doing some steel grinding. But it's going to prove very useful versus Seymour, I believe. Busted. And we got Wakka run overdrive as well. Excellente. And we got 2 drops. Echo Bangle and a Frost Blade. Could be worse, could be better. Ah, we didn't get Rikku into SOS, for God's sake. It's probably the best battle, though, to get, because we can use the fact that Rikku gets 2 turns here. Right, so we'll just do the main squad. Not Tidus. Must remember to change the what's her name. There's a chance Rikku dies here, so it might actually be worth us using a slots. Very finicky getting Rikku into SOS here. At least he gets 20%. And we're using all the tools in the kit here, folks. Tidal Knuckles, nice. What I might do is bring in the witch for the agility. Not so much for anything else other than the agility. Okay, zombie on. That's a bit of a pain, the zombie folks, but all part and part of the challenge. I do want to get through to Seymour. I do, and I want to try and do it. Yeah, I do want to try and do it today. So we'll bring in the Undead Trick or Treat, who gets the double versus the Snow Wolf. B getting a turn already. I think we're going to definitely have to bring in Kimahri. Pray for the sleep. That was a clutch sleep. And do we go with Jackaball or do we go with... I think actually we go with the Grim Reaper. Right. The stealing can commence. Nice rare drop there. Lovely rare drop. Right, let's finally get Rikku into SOS. And we'll bring in Jackaball for the kill. Excellent. Wakka's back up to 40%. Everyone was in zombie. No healing needed. No healing allowed, mind you. Right, how many Arctic Winds have we got? So let's move the bomb cores there. So we've got 10. Right, let's get someone equipped with Ice Proof. So let's get it on Tidus. In fact, we probably should have given that actually to Una. Never mind. Nice. Get the preemptive. What we could do is get a sleeping powder here, actually. That would be useful. Although... we need to get rid of the eye, to be fair. So we'll do that, and... we might need you, Lulu, in this. We're definitely going to need Wakka and Kimahri. And Auron. So we'll bring in my guy, who... Right, let's bring in Kimahri. Try and put this thing to sleep. Excellent. Can someone just get a turn after Rikku, please? It's not going to be the case, is it? Oh, we can. Excellent. So we can get a steal on this thing, a sleeping powder. And Wakka gets the TKO. Excellent. Right, let's give everyone a go. So, Morticia's coming in with the black magic. Rikku, we just need you in zombie, just for shits and giggles. I'm just biding my time until we get that Daredevil overdrive mode, because it's not that far away, you know. Hopefully Lulu gets a turn in. That is just perfect. That's perfect as well, in case... Okay, so yeah, let's just finish it. Can we get Lulu to swap here? No. Okay. If that ended up with sleep, I was going to leave it to Wakka, but we've got to make sure Morticia gets the turn in and secures the victory. Lucid Taj. Come on, let's get some slots. Not good. Okay. Not good. Not bad, though. So, Ghost out front. Dr. Doom for the Witch. And Morticia for the Grim Reaper. How many did we get there? We got 5, so we need a few more. To be fair, we could probably do with some for... not Kimahri, for damage versus Anima. But remember, we're down to no lives, so we might end up having to rely on an Aeon versus Anima. I don't know. I'm in two minds. I think without Anima, without Aeons though, I don't think we can beat. I don't think we can beat Anima and survive to defeat Seymour. I don't know. We can definitely tank Oblivion with a stamina tablet. That's not an issue. It's just surviving pain. It's just, it really is a pain in the arse. Let's do some crazy combo we can do with Rikku, actually, and sacrifice one of our characters. That might not be a bad issue. That might not be a bad thing, actually. I'll have a think about that. Right, overdrives. Let me see how far away we are from Daredevil with Rikku. We're only 6 turns, which is busted. We'll get that in the next battle. So as long as Ghost and Grim Reaper are in there, that's all that matters. Excellent. This is excellent, excellent, excellent battle. So 1, 2. Everyone's good. Let's get the party in. Zombie. May even bring Tidus in now because he's got ice proof. Ghost. What we could probably do with though is Dr. Doom in to try and put it to sleep. Excellent. Now Riku's going to do the the rare steel. Excellent. What I could probably do with is bringing in Wakka and getting Lulu in to get him into SOS as well, because he's got SOS and All Frost. Busted. Right. Ooh, 581. That's not nice. I mean, if the stone doesn't connect and it hits Lulu, chances are we lose Lulu here. So... I'm just going to check what overdrive modes Kimahri's got. Has he got Victor? Doesn't actually tell me if he's got Victor. Misread that previous turn, you see. Yeah, I think we've got to go with the Stone Breath. Just to guarantee. Guarantee that we don't lose Lulu there. But Jackable is in SOS, which is fantastic. The Witch we will get in... I think we should be able to customise for her now. Busted drop this was. Oh no, well, one remaining. Okay. Well, we could always give it there, but... So really, it's only Lulu and Yuna that we really need to prepare for now. We could ideally really do with getting Lulu into SOS. Okay, because the lads can take a lot of damage when they've got Ward plus Shell. Right, let's go for another battle. This is always a tricky one, right? Because the shred on the left or whatever it is. There we go. There's Riku's overdrive. Sometimes doesn't actually die to 2 grenades. I don't mind Auron taking a bit of damage here. But what we can do is now we can just chill with the team because we can't escape because we've got the Will of the Fayth active. So, but I think we've navigated through this section very well. And now it's just a case of just chilling and the team are just going to do their thing. We could zombie attack it as well for shits and giggles, but... Technically, we can steal as many as we want now, but we'll go for 4 steals. Nice rare drop that was. Beautiful. Right, we'll give this. We'll let this be the last steal round. No, I think we'll go for one more. Okay, and then we'll get Jackable his overdrive up. Excellent. Now we can give Yuna. What an incredible drop. Her elemental ring. She is now safe to be in the front line with the Ghost and the Grim Reaper. Did I just heal Auron there? Or not? No, I don't think I did. Right, there, that setup is busted versus Seymour. That's going to be good. Now we need to get Lulu into SOS. And we're going to customise that so it's Frost, SOS, Null, Shock, and then whatever the third one is. I think it's Blaze versus Seymour. Because she's got Waterproof. So if we need to, we've got Lulu then in the first and the second round to tank all attacks. And I think multiple characters can do that then. Okay. It's actually my least favourite battle here because of the shred. Oh, I've just thought we need to change Riku's overdrive mode. See that bloody shred? Might actually just be worth bringing in Dr. Doom here, because I'm pretty sure he can take at least one attack, surely. Or do we chance it with... Oh, of course we chance it with Wakka. 269, nice. No healing, because these guys are in zombie. What's up, LG? Glad to have you back, bro. We're doing well with the ice protection grind. We're just on the hunt now for some additional Arctic winds, and I want to get Lulu in SOS as well. Oh, another rare steel, busted. So Morticia comes in. Fire magic on herself. What we're going to do is, as well, here, we're going to get Rikku to attack Lulu. Or try at least. Because that hasn't just quite done enough. Oh, this is annoying. Can Yuna do it? Come on, pad. Lulu has just got far too much evasion. 380 minus 193, and I just need to see how much that did. 187, yeah. So there's a chance if she did a fire on herself with a high roll, it might be, yeah, just doing a bit of farming for some Arctic winds and trying to get everyone in kind of a correct setup ready for Seymour as well, LG. What we want, though, is this guy one attack away. There we go. Now Morticia's in SOS as well. I just need to make sure she's in Frost. Excellent. So, Trick or Treat. Right, everyone's in a good space. Everyone's ice protected, which is busted. Apart from the boys, the big lads. Morticia, I think we'll stick with Slayer. Dr. Doom, we could technically give him Victor to get an overdrive up. He can do with Slayer. She's going into the Daredevil now, which is going to be absolutely busted versus random encounters. Oh, we get the preemptive as well. Excellent. So, let's get rid of the wolves. Although, actually, can we nab a second sleeping tablet here? Let's find out. Let's do a bit of turn manipulation. Keep forgetting. I was spoilt by that Moonflow section where we didn't put zombie on. But for this section, when there's a few turns, I like to have the zombie on for you. Make the challenge a bit more legit. Ultimately, we need someone with ice protection here with high health. So let's bring in Tidus. And I just need someone to get a turn in after Rikku. There we go. Perfect. Right. Wakka should be able to take care of one of them. We'll get the steel on for a sleeping powder. And may as well do a spiral
I've been
cut.
saving this one for you.
Because he's been saving that one for the dog. It'd be funny if it did less than like 70 damage. Now what we can do is we can chill until Rikku gets an overdrive. And steal until Rikku gets an overdrive. Good old Nuzlocke strats, man. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, plenty of videos on the channel about the Nuzlocke. About the FFX Nuzlocke. With save states, mind you. But not taking away from the fact that we've been making incredible headway with the Nuzlocke. And yeah, it's been probably arguably the best thing I've done on the channel so far. So if you're a fan of the game and you want to see some real hardcore strats, check it out. And I've got the rules video as well on there, so if you need to know kind of what's going on in depth, you've got the rules video there as well. Right, let's get Rikku an overdrive as well. Never mind stealing anymore. And then we can move on, because I think Crawler's going to be pretty easy, because we can just bring in the horse. And I'm using all the tools, folks, because we're down to no lives. So we've got to go deathless through everything now. Until Seymour, which I think's doable. It might even be better not to heal going into Seymour, you know. Okay, a couple more steals. Who was that then? Oh, Sufferer, nice. I wonder what Sufferer is. Is that 20%? It's an interesting one, actually. I've never actually dealt with Sufferer Overdrive mode. Is that for Tidus? It's for Wakka. Wakka and Rikku have got Sufferer. I wonder what percentage that does. If it's 20, that might be the overdrive, you know. 16%. I think we go with that one, folks. You're joking. Have we just nabbed an ice proof for Rikku? Oh my god, we got a lightning proof and an ice proof in the same stream. That is just clutch live stream luck, man. That is busted. Where can we get ourselves a lightning marble? I wonder where. Can we get one actually from the... I wonder if we can get one from the crawler. I don't think so. No, the steel's lunar curtains. That might be worth putting on. Waterproof. Although Rikku has got null tide, so one last thing we need to do is customise that thing for that null frost bangle. So we got shock, and then let me just check Seymour attack pattern. Blizzard, thunder, water, fire. Right. So the Ghost, the Witch, and Trick or Treat. Can't believe we got that ice proof. Jesus Christ, what a drop. Right, how many Arctic Winds have we got? We've got 9. Okay, so let's go for double digits and then we'll move on to the crawler. So we'll see this as the last battle if we can get enough Arctic Winds, and then we'll move on to the crawler, and then hopefully we can make our way to the King of the Undead and the challenge final boss, Seymour 1. Oh, do we want to get a Kimahri overdrive as well? I think that's probably going to be the best thing as well. Excellent. So let's just get Rikku in zombie when the pad decides it wants to play ball. Excellent. Yeah, I want to get it into a place where this team actually takes it out. So, Tidus can defend, you can defend, Lulu, you can go into the back row. We'll do a bit more stealing. We'll try and get one more steal in. And now we'll bring in Morticia for the victory. Don't know why, just fancied bringing in Morticia there for the victory. Can't believe these drops. Absolutely busted. I'm actually thinking, does it matter if we get an ambush? Maybe it does. So we'll keep the Grim Reaper in. Although, yeah, I suppose he could take one more ice attack. Lulu's good. You're good. You're good. You're busted. Let me show you. Let me show you. Trick or Treat, White Taj, ice proof with a free slot. And you can go back. I bought in Morticia obviously for the final kill because she does the most damage. Clearly. Right, Tidus and Kimahri, I suppose, need an overdrive, so let's get that, and then we can move on. Then we can finally move on. I think it's Aeon strats. I'm going to try, though. I'm going to see if there's a way we can get through Anima. Or what it'd be cool, actually, if we did, is if we potentially use an Aeon versus Anima, and then we try and do the rest without an Aeon. That'd be cool. Yeah, we just got to get rid of the dog there. There's too much risk. So, bringing Tidus as well so we can get an overdrive up. Rikku. Right, let's start using some grenades. Come on, the pad's playing up loads today. I mean, 43 is not bad. So we're one grenade away. That's great. Oh, we get the rare drop as well. Amazing. And we get another steal. Oh, I messed up here. Obviously, we're going to bring in Lulu. Oh, we didn't get the celebration. So we're getting there, folks. We're getting there with the overdrives, Witch, and the Grim Reaper. Nearly there. Couple more battles. Maybe this one. No, it will be a couple more battles actually. Tiduses I'm not entirely bothered about, because I don't think we've got any way of like I don't think we've got any way of making trio, so I don't think that's anything we've got to worry about really. So Dr. Doom comes in. It's essential really we get that sleep on. How many Arctic wins have we got? Do we need to do any more stealing? We got 17. We may as well go for a nice even round number. Another rare drop. We're getting our bloody money's worth out of this. Can we put it back to sleep? Yes, we can. And Kimahri learns Tactician. There's a thought. Should we use the Sufferer Overdrive mode? I think we should. We've only got to use 5 turns. No, is it 6? No, it's 7. 7 turns. Bloody hell. Yeah, I think Sufferer's the way forward. Right, nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. So, no more lives. We're tanked up to the max. Rikku's got some equipped with some absolutely busted stuff. In fact, the whole gang has, to be fair. Yeah, Sufferer Overdrive. Not a bad shout, man. 7 turns. You're probably looking at 2 enemy turns though, really. But versus Seymour, it might come in clutch. I'm going to sail this, and we're absolutely going to probably wipe the floor with Seymour because he's we've done a lot of prep. So we got enough ice gems now. We need 2 more battles. Two more battles. Only locks in when he has 0 lives. It was going to happen, man. It was going to happen. I'm bound to get the... yeah, bound to get the good strats going when I've got no lives. No issue bringing Tidus in here. I mean, if you can get 2 musks, Seymour becomes cake. Oh, because of Hyper Null All. Well, actually, you saying that, I stole a Hypello potion on... I think it was the Moonflow. Trust me to get a Hypello potion as well. I don't need to do anything with Tidus other than just chill. Other than just put the zombie on. I want to be careful because KO is right near zombie on the Farplane editor. So, let's just do a bit of switcheroo. Now, Worth Kimahri taking damage here. Best outcome that was. We're not bothered about steals now. All we're bothered about is getting these boys an overdrive up. Are you on about Hyper Null or LG? Because technically we've got a Hypella potion, so we might be able to do something a bit fancy with that, to be honest. The only issue with that battle is going to be death. But maybe we can get a Rikku overdrive. A second Rikku. Maybe we can get a Rikku overdrive. And what else would be busted actually versus Anima? Because I'm thinking maybe we can use a... Maybe we can use a Rikku overdrive versus Anima. One of them multi-hit ones. If it's in a boost phase. Like sacrifice someone. Not really bothered who. Maybe not Yuna, maybe not Lulu. Wakka. So maybe Kimahri, Auron and Tidus. And then... yeah, Kimahri, Auron, Tidus would be good. Then use a multi-hit overdrive. Like doing Anima, Seymour and Anima without Aeons would just be... like, would just top this off. Top this challenge off very nicely, I think. Last random, folks, and then we move on. Last random encounter. Worst case scenario, you can just do Mega Null All. Yeah, absolutely. We got that in the kitty. Gets the sleep on. Right, busted. Let's bring in the ghost. Since it's the last battle, we may as well go for some steals. See if we can get 4 steals. Busted. Put it back to sleep. Kimahri can tank that any day, I reckon. So we didn't have an issue there. $5.11. Right. Couple of grenades and we're good. Busted. We might as well go for another steal. Since it's the last one, we're going to make the most of this encounter. Excellent. So, no strat buffs, but still elemental protection. Oh, right, I see. I get you. Because we get the multi, don't we? We get all 4. Right, Ghost. And we definitely don't need... what's her name? In the front line. So, Dr. Doom. No, we don't need him in the front line either. What we need is the Grim Reaper to prevent an ambush. So, is it worth... Tell you what we'll try. We'll try a Mother. We'll try Anima versus Crawler. Because I'm guessing that's the last time we could potentially use... That's the last time I guess I'll want to use... what's her name's Overdrive. Or we could try it versus Anima actually. Is that the way we do it? We go Anima versus Anima to see... Unless it might crash the bloody game. But maybe that's the way... Maybe that's... Oh, maybe we might be able to summon Anima because Seymour's got Anima out. That'd be cool though if we did Anima versus Anima. Okay, let's go for the crawler. We're in a good space. We've got the cutscene remover on. Of course we get a battle. But we got no unit. That's fine. But we do get a random encounter, which is excellent. Oren gets the KO. TKO doesn't work. Oren is now in critical health, which is not good, but that's fine. We get a P-Lance. I might even give Oren an SOS Null Frost. Here we go. Excellent. Right, proper kitted out now, folks. Ghost. We do get Una back though for the crawler fight. Let's go, crawler. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try Chocobo Feather. Oh, you can't fucking swap. Are you serious? That was a waste of a Chocobo Feather. Might hack that back in. Yeah. There was no need to do that. And we can't summon... Ah, fuck's sake. We can't use overdrives. Can we? Oh no, we can use overdrives. We just can't use Grand Summon, is that right? Oh, because, yeah. First things first, let's get the zombie on. Just for aesthetics. Right. Is that thing susceptible to stone? If not, who can do 1,000 damage? So Seymour we've done. Evil Eye. No, no, no. Snow Wolf. Right, Crawler. Negator. Susceptible to delay, slow, and all breaks. I don't think we can defeat this. We just can't get another turn in, and now we're cooked. We can't use black magic. How do we get rid of the negator? and summon in the same turn. I really did think Wakka would be able to get another turn there. For God's sake. So Tidus can't get it either. The only thing that is going to help us is self-destruct, I think. Does it have a doom count? Probably can't doom it. Do we have to sacrifice Kimahri here? Because we can't summon. And we can't get rid of this thing in one hit. Like, the only thing that can take care of that in one hit that I've actually got access to is self-destruct, but that means Kimahri's not free for the Seymour fight. Why has Kimahri got full health? Yeah, I'm a bit screwed here because, in fact, let's just I think I'm a bit stuffed. I think this is just a restart. I really thought Wakka would get an extra turn there. Because we can't zombie it. We can't get... Basically, what I need is Rikku in to damage the thing and then bring in Yuna. I'm a bit stumped. I think it might just be... It might have to just be a self-destruct. Sacrifice Kimahri for the Seymour fight. Disable him. And then we just try it with 2 characters. Because I don't think I can take out this... Unless we can tank this. Which I very much doubt we probably could. Out of range, so self-destruct would have been out of range as well. Let me just try a Rikku overdrive here. Fuck it, we'll just use something badass like a chaos grenade. Okay, that worked out really well. To the point where it's GG. Because we're going to summon the Horseman. It's on 8-7. Mr. Horseman. And you are just going to Thundara. Thundara. And Thor's Hammer. I don't know why it misses its turn, but we get the victory, folks. Crawler, let's go. I think I overthought that one, but... Oh, we get a lifesaver. Nice for Tidus. Right. So we got no Yuna, which is a shame. But she's well equipped for the Seymour fight. In fact, it doesn't actually matter who we line up with here because we've got a fixed party. So let's just make sure everyone is in a good space for the Seymour fight. We didn't get Kimahri. Oh no, we did get Kimahri something. I might give him ice proof here, just to tank that first attack. There we go. Right, so he can tank the first attack from Seymour. That's really all I need him to tank. And Rikku needs another overdrive. Wakka's got his overdrive. Right, that's great. So let's get this. We have got one more Will of the Fayth, which is in the chamber. But we've got to get Riku's overdrive up. So, excellent start. So this is technically where Sufferer kicks in. So, zombie on the team. Excellent. Right. Grenade on this slot. Wakka takes care of this. Why is Rikku not in zombie? For some reason it's not letting me select zombie for her. Is it because we got Sufferer Overdrive mode? Are you actually serious? I reckon it's because we got Sufferer. Anyway, we can't lose, so... Yeah, for some reason we'll have another battle just to see if we can get charges while character suffers status ailments. Yeah, so that should work. We'll have another one just to see if Rikku can use Sufferer Overdrive mode. If not, we'll move back to Daredevil and get her an overdrive that way. Oof, not a nice encounter this. So actually, let's start with Tidus and apply the zombie. For some reason here, I can't click on Rikku. Oh, this Farplane editor pisses me off sometimes. So. Everyone's safe at least. Let's get a couple more Arctic winds, may as well. Wakka got that Timu TKO on again. So we'll just have to go with Daredevil. We'll try Sufferer for the Seymour fight, though. Just in case. Let's get the zombie on. For some reason I can't click on Rikku here. Never mind. Grim, that's a horrible angle, to be fair. Right, we don't have to worry about this here. And we don't have to worry about them now, so we can just defend our way to an overdrive with Rikku. Nearly there, folks, versus Seymour. 3 hours deep. Nearly there. Got a couple of ideas for strats for Seymour as well. Because I think a lot of our characters are very well equipped. For the opening turns versus Seymour. Ideally, though, we want to move into the Anima phase before Thundara. Someone else has got Daredevil. That's probably Wakka, which is excellent. Excellent. Right. Make sure everyone is covered by frost and or shock. Yep, shame he doesn't have any more slots. Not really worried about Kimahri though. Okay, let's go for it. So we got one more Will of the Fayth. We'll put Trick or Treat's overdrive mode to Sufferer. Just in case. I don't think we get any encounters here, so we can just leg it down towards the Temple of the Chamber of the Fayth. Bit of a tip, folks. If you do have the cutscene remover on going through those doors, you actually lose out on the SOS shell. So I'm not going to put in the save because I want this set up for Seymour, but we are going to invoke the Will of the Fayth after the cutscenes. So if you want to get involved with the last Will of the Fayth of the challenge, hopefully that is, then please let me know. Fuck Shalinda, I am not talking to you, Shalinda. You can get stuffed.
Hooray!
Might as well use up everything.
Oh, I hear, lady. I wonder if that means she... Just like Lady Unilever.
Lord Zayon. Lord Zayon. Right, nothing different here, so that's fine. We can go and do the cutscenes. And then it's on to Seymour #1. Remedy ×2 busted. What I will do is, just for this, I'm going to take off the ×4. I'm sure someone gives us an elixir. I knew they did. We've actually got a plus 20% HP here, if that's of use. No, I don't think it is, to be fair. Can't heal, so... Right, I'll put an auto save in, because you never know with this game. So we'll put an autosave in here. If we can have one last roll of the dice, folks, for the Will of the Fayth, I will get the randomizer up. 2, 3, okay. So if someone in the chat can give us the final number for the challenge, we can get on to Seymour 1, King of the Undead, Master of the Undead Pilgrimage Challenge, until we defeat him. Who will be my Fayth? Right, while you're doing that, I'm just going to check the team. Can Wakka do Frost and Tide? No, he can't. He's actually got the wrong setup. Is there anything actually we can do there for him? No. Right, Riku's okay. Right, final Will of the Fayth. I'll roll a random number then myself. No problem. Dice roll. We've rolled a 5. So 1, 2, 3, and then we go for this. No escape. That's a bit shit. No escape. No escape 4 times in a row. 1 life. No. Supercharged. I'm not having that. Okay. I think it was -1 life. So let's just carry on, folks. I think Seymour's going to be an interesting battle anyway. So, final boss of the challenge, folks. Let's go. Seymour 1. Right, I know he's got all the special protect and shell and stuff, but I think we can easily get rid of that. Now, we could bring in Rikku here, or we could bring in Jackable, and I'm actually considering bringing in Jackable here, because he gets a turn there. Oh, we can't get him out before the second turn, though. I think the best play, though, is going to be probably Rikku in haste here. Let's have the ×2 on. It's getting a bit slow for my liking. I think the only option we've got to defeat Anima with no Aeons is going to be with Rikku and using one of her multi-hit overdrives. Right, let's go for a status reels. Fuck it, why not? Nailed it, let's go. Get the Petrify off. So both of the guards are gone. There we go. The team are in a good space. Five, 6 with shell. Okay. And we've got to protect against lightning here. Surely the... in fact, how are we going to get through... Yeah, so let's protect against lightning. And just pray it hits. It doesn't hit Wakka. So Rikku getting a serious amount of turns here. What we could do with actually is using slow on him. If I remember correctly. This is where the Arctic winds come in though. Because they're going to do a nice chunky bit of damage. Auron, you've got SOS Null Shock, which is fab. But actually, it's Tidus I want in here because Tidus has got lightning proof. Should have probably given him... I don't think slow touch is going to make a difference now. Excellent. Did we get the slow off? We got the slow off as well. That's busted. So we've only got to do 500 damage. And it's the water... Is it the water phase? Let me just double check that on the guide. Yes, it's Waterer. So, let's get Rikku equipped. Did we not give it? No, we did give a Null Tide. Wakka's in Null Tide, so that's busted. Who else has got Null Tide? Which hasn't got enough? Shit, we haven't got an overdrive for Una. You need Null Tide. I wonder if there's a way we can do all of this damage now without suffering from Anima's pain attack. No, I think it's probably best to bring in Kimahri here. $162. I think we've got to get him past 3,000. No chance Auron's going to do 500 there. So let's chance it with Rikku. Feel my pain. Come, Anima. The only way we lose here is if Anima gets the turn and she KOs Rikku. Oh, we're in the boost round. Amazing. Do we... Now, do we get the GG here? I need to check the mix list. So, I think it's a lightning bolt. That's multi-hit. 9 bursts. That's what we need. So, a lightning gem. No, a lightning marble, which we've got, and a level 2 key sphere. Lightning marble. Level 2 key sphere. 7, 8, 9. 5, 6. I don't think it's enough. We're in the water phase though, so we need someone to come in. Unless we bring in Shiva for this round. Or do we chance it? We need someone to come in who's got water protection. So you've got water protection. I think we... Surely Lulu can't do this with Fury. I don't think she can. Tidus wouldn't be able to do 5k damage with that. So yeah, I don't think that's a bad outcome. Come on, not on Rikku. Let's go. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. So Auron, we can't Phoenix down because we are permadeath. Auron is null-tided, which is fine. We'll get some damage in. Technically, we need the zombie on. If we can put it on, that is. Yeah, Wakka's dead. If only we got some poison fangs, I reckon we'd have this in the bag. So we get the boost round. Rikku gets the overdrive booster actually from what's her name? From Sufferer. If only we got some poison fangs, I reckon we'd have this in the bag. Right, we can't afford for her yeah, we can't afford for Rikku to die, so I think we chance pain. If it takes out Kimahri, that's the best outcome. Auron survived the pain. What an unbelievable legend. That is some clutch luck. Right, can we get... So we need someone with... We need Auron out here. Yeah, okay. Can we get another Rikku overdrive? That's the question. So there's the boost round. Oh, the Sufferer. Sufferer overdrive mode might have just saved us this challenge, folks. So Seymour dismisses Anima. Right, Rikku with the Sufferer overdrive mode has managed to get the second overdrive. I mean, we could end it all here with a Chaos Grenade, which would just be absolutely busted, but we're going to... Does Tidus have any water protection? No, he doesn't. So, we could play with our food for a bit. So that does 1,000. Auron is in Null Tide, so he should be able to tank things. Rikku surely is in Null Tide as well. Please tell me she's in Null Tide. Yes, she is. And she's in haste. Arctic Wind. Right, multi-water, that's perfect. Can't touch me, mate. Busted. Oh, we didn't give Rikku the... we didn't give Rikku the SOS Null Blaze. Never mind. Because... Right, who can tank Null Blaze? Is it you, my love? Yes, she can. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring Rikku in. We're going to get an Arctic Wind in. I'm so going to throw it. Let's hope not LG. Null Blaze. Come on, both hit Lulu. That'll just be busted. Both hit Lulu. Come on. Oh, it's hit Auron. I'm perfectly comfortable with that. So, Trick or Treat comes in. It's on 2-5. It's back to Frost. Arctic Wind. We've got to get an overkill versus Seymour. So, we're going to go for a good old-fashioned Chaos Grenade to finish things off. Let's go. Challenge defeated. Brilliant. Oh, look at that for some equipment as well, folks. And we get Shiva, who is going to be our Ice Queen. We need a better name. We need a better name. Oh, Frostbite. Yeah, Chaos Grenade would have one shot. I just wanted to get it. I just wanted a climactic ending, to be fair. Right, we'll go with Frosty. Beautiful. What a victory, folks. What an unbelievable victory. Trick or Treat absolutely carrying us there. And some decent equipment at the end of it. But that is the boss of the Undead defeated in the Final Fantasy X Undead Pilgrimage Challenge. We got Silence Proof Kimahri, Silence Touch, and some other crap equipment. Absolutely fantastic, folks. We'll drop a save in. Really enjoyed that, folks. Listen, if you've joined us in the chat, great to have you with us. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed the challenge. I've loved it. I thought that was a great Halloween challenge. And yeah, we'll try and do something next year as well. But look, we'll call it a night, folks. 3.5 hours deep. GG. We defeated Seymour with that class ending. First time around as well. No Aeons needed. And yeah, we got there. Challenge done. Brilliant. If you do want VODs, I am going to be putting something in the community post. So if you do want this to go out as VODs, please let me know. That'd be really, yeah, that'd be really good to know. And I can pump them out for you in the coming days. What have we got coming up then in the channel? We've got the continuation of the Final Fantasy X Nuzlocke, and that's likely to be tomorrow. Although I think I've got some stuff to do. Might not be until next week. We've got the capturing to do, but yeah. Appreciate everyone's love and support. Appreciate all the likes, the comments, the subscribes that have come off the back of the challenge. And yeah, I'll catch you all on the next one, which will be tomorrow. Or it may be in the week. I'll let you know on the community post. Take it easy. Catch you all on the next one. Bye for now. LG, my man. Appreciate you sticking around, brother. And as always, take it easy, man. Bye for now, everyone.